Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I was trying to come in and I wasn't able to. Hello, everybody. Hello to beautiful Gypsy. Hello to Collective Soul. Hello to Maria's love story. Hello to my beautiful angel Lilith and Juanson. Anybody else that might be here? Oh, user has been found dead. Hello, my beautiful soul, if you're here. Sean, if you're here. And, well, let's just start this off right away. So there you go. I know you're on fire, Maria. Let's start off over here with Gypsy, and then we're going to move on over into the PayPal, and I'll give you the updated list coming from the PayPal in just a few moments. So let's go and see, guys. What do we have for our beautiful Gypsy? Hold on just one moment. Let me just answer this little question. And let's go for it. All right. Okay, so beautiful Gypsy, you ended the cycle. Hey, good for you, sweetie. Okay, I know it must not have been easy, but good for you for doing it. It was something that needed to be done. How does MH feel about the ultimatum that you gave him and what will happen from here? Okay, so you gave him an ultimatum is what it is that you have done. All right, so let's go and see how we're feeling about this and a little bit, what it is that we're going to be doing, right? I know that MH does like to be in control of the situation, so I'm not too sure that we would necessarily like the fact that there was an ultimatum that was given on out. But let's go and see what the cards have to say. But congratulations for you for having the courage and just going for and doing it. Beautiful. Okay, so what is going to be happening over here? Yeah, okay. So we had to make a move. We have reached an impasse. There's no doubt about it. That has been given by you because we need to balance things off altogether. And this is about leaving a toxic or an abusive type of situation, therefore resting and meditation. I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful, there's going to be a certain retreat. So we know that there's something we have to do. When you say, what is it exactly that we have to do? Because, how is he feeling about this ultimatum? Well, how is he feeling about it? He's feeling like he has no choice whatsoever. At the same time, he knows that, okay, he does want romance with you. He does believe you're absolutely charming, everything is such. He's got a lot of different ideas that pass through his beautiful imagination. But at the same time, he kind of feels like he's the one who wants to be the negotiator. He doesn't really want you to be the negotiator. And what I can actually see over here, hello, my beautiful Aki, nice to see you, sweetie. What I can see over here is that we're getting the Two of Swords, which is in reverse, telling us that something has to be done. We don't really have any choice. Something has got to be done over here. And this is a little bit what it is that we're going to be doing. Hold on. Other than that, I'm going to have to say over here, I am also getting balancing things out. So harmony, I'm getting healing, I'm getting patience, but that is coming on out after we've actually made the decision from the actual impasse that you gave on out. So what are we leaving? We're deciding that we're going to be leaving this all together, and we're going to have to kind of rest and find ourselves all together. So I will say over here, my beautiful, I feel as though we understand the ultimatum that you gave. I don't feel as though we like the fact that we were giving an ultimatum, and that when we really analyze everything all together, hello, my beautiful Brie, thank you, sweetie. When we really do analyze everything that is going on, we kind of feel as though, you know what, it's not necessarily going to work. We might as well let it go for the moment. That being said, what's going to be happening from here? I still do believe that it's not completely over for you guys. I know that he's going to be answering to you that it's not really going to work on out, that you guys are about to a little bit turn the page altogether, because we need time to reflect. We don't really want to be pressured into anything at this moment. But does that ultimately mean that it is completely over? I don't believe so. Not at all. I know that we're going to be coming back in because we're going to keep on thinking of you. Problem being is that into this relationship, you're always having cycles. You're always having extremes. You're having good, and then you're having really, really bad, and then really, really good, and really, really bad. And it kind of keeps you tied on into the relationship. So I'm going to say, if you truly are ending the cycle, if he does decide that he is going to walk away, that nothing is going to happen, then I'm going to say if you're truly going to end it, then it needs to end there. There is no more opportunity for anything to happen. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you right away, within the following 4, maybe even 6 weeks, you're right back into the place that you're in at this moment. My beautiful Eki and Bree, we will be with you guys momentarily. We do have a couple PayPals that came on in before you guys, but do not worry, Eki, we always leave you a timestamp, and Bree, we always use you one too, because sometimes you're here and sometimes you're not. So at the worst, you'll have your timestamp if you can't necessarily hang around. But in the moment, I'm moving on forward right away to PayPal. Gypsy, if you have any other questions you're wondering about, you can just write it into the chat area. I'll pull out some cards and I'll look at that, okay? Into the meanwhile, let's go and see over here who is up first. I believe it is going to be user husband found dead. So hold on. Okay, just one moment. All right, so I'm going to have to say over here, just one moment, we're going to start off with, yes, user has been found dead. Just give me one brief moment. I'm just going to do something over here. Just one moment, guys. Okay, just one moment. All right, my beautiful souls, I am so sorry. I received something really, really important that was not necessarily dedicated to me that I had to go and give the message out. So let's go for it. User has been found dead. You did send me an email. Let's me actually go and get those questions for you. Hello, beautiful Katie. Nice to see you, sweetie. So user has been found dead. Here we go. All right. We're going to go with, how does JV feel about you telling you, or we're going to put a timestamp because are you here? User has been found dead. Oh, I get you, Sean. I do, sweetie. We're going to put a timestamp over here at 8:35. Yes, timestamp, right? Okay. Hello, Perfectionism. Nice to see you, sweetie. You need a timestamp. There you go. I've got you there. Thank you. Okay, so 8:45 timestamp. And here we go. Question number 1. How does JV feel about you? And does he love you and overall being more expressive with his feelings? Let's go see question number 1. So is he going to be more expressive? Is he going to be there a little bit more with his feelings and so on? Well, let's go and find out. All right, a beautiful card actually coming on up, my beautiful. It's a king. It's a King of Wands. Now, King of Wands is wanting to better himself. So GV is wanting to better himself, wanting to become a little bit stronger, wanting to have a little bit more creation, wanting to be able to modify all different kind of things at the same time. So I will actually say to you, I feel like we have more of a vision this time around. I feel like, yes, we're still going to be a little bit daring. We're still going to be a little bit impulsive altogether. We're not going to be absolutely perfect. I mean, we're not going to have like a 0 to 100 degrees where everything is going to be completely different. But there is absolutely no doubt about it that the cards have changed. Things have changed. Time has changed him, but for the best, anyways, into this case. So I'm going to say yes. Is he going to be absolutely expressive when he comes out? No. Does he feel like he's being forced to do so? No. Is he doing it because he wants to? Absolutely. So does he tell you this? And is he going to continue to be open like this? I do feel as though he is going to, sweetie. Absolutely. It is part of his goal. It is part of his plan at this moment. I feel like he's slowly kind of warming on up to it. It's something that he's been working on for quite some time. Current thoughts and feelings for you. Let's go see current thoughts and feelings. Right now, we know that we're a little bit into a non-possibility. Let me put it that way. But there is absolutely no doubt about it. We want to be offering our love towards you. We feel as though this time being away from you, we have no choice. It's a struggle. It's overwhelming. Sometimes we have a little bit of paranoia, and sometimes we even want to, and he might not actually tell you that because that's really, 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 really like more deep. Sometimes he actually feels like giving on up because he thinks, I mean, why would she wait for me? Why would she choose me over somebody else that she could have around her at any moment or any time? So he does have sometimes some self-confidence issues, let me put it that way, in regards to you. I'm sorry. And channeled messages. Let me go and see what we've got into the channeled messages. So we're going to start on off over here with the blunt deck. I want to be able to make this work. I want you to know that I do feel a little bit insecure though. Can you truly accept me the way that I am? And I do want you to know that I am listening to my guides. As we move on forward, we're going to go and see the black deck and the blue one. Here we go. I am being absolutely faithful to you. I never want you to feel insecure towards me. I want you to know that I do feel so very comfortable when I am around you. I want you to know if you're thinking anything bad about me, anything negative, then you're wrong upon that one. I don't ever want to lose you. I do wish that things were different at this very moment, though. I do wish that I was able to reach on out. I wish I was able to be there close to you. I wish that the situation would be different. But there'll be a time for that coming up really, really quite soon. If you think about it, it's a question of weeks, my beautiful. You have the most beautiful soul. You are so very perfect to me. I want you to tell me whenever you feel that I'm wrong or that I'm doing wrong towards you. And let's continue with the one last one. I want to do so many sweet things for you. Sending you so much love, my beautiful user husband found dead. Let's move on over and go and see. Hold on just one moment. I'm going to do this like that, and I'm going to go back over here. Hello, my beautiful high priestess. Nice to see you, sweet one. Thank you. So what do I have? But you know what, guys, by the way, because I see you guys talking about Valentine's Day and how difficult it is, and I get you a million different times, but we were talking about this yesterday into the live, how, you know what, I personally believe myself, before I had children, I had like a different vision of Valentine's Day, but since I have children, I actually see it into a different way. I actually usually spend my Valentine's Day doing a bunch of different games and gifts, but for my kids. So anyways, I've kind of have a different vision of what Valentine's Day is ever since. I guess I've changed the whole love and the whole thing that kind of goes around it, that really just gives a lot of pressure to different couples and brings a lot of pain to a lot of people. There's a lot of stuff that go along with that, and I just figure it's a beautiful time to tell anybody, friends, family, that you love them, that you care about them. So that being said, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to stop babbling about the whole deal, and I'm going to move on forward to hold on. Up next, I do have over here, yes, our beautiful collective soul, followed on out by Maria, and then we're going to move on forward back into the super chat. Now, my beautiful collective soul, I do not have your question. Would you like to send me your question, my sweet one? In the meanwhile, while you're going to be sending me your question, my beautiful collective soul, I'm going to go and answer over here our dear friend Aki. You're finishing up last minute things, right? And students, I know. That's it. That's the cute little things. That's what I love. It is. I love it. I think it's adorable. So let's go and see Collective Soul. Hello, my sweetie. I'm so sorry. I still have that leftover cold. Can't get rid of it. Whenever you're ready, send me your question. You posted it 30 minutes before you went live. Oh no. And it's no longer here. Okay, beautiful Aki. I will be with you in a few moments. Yes. Okay, let me go and retrieve it, sweetie. Hold on. I'll go and find it. Let me go and find it for you. Oh, Collective Soul. If you posted it into the chat area, I cannot get it back because I don't have a live replay of the chats. I took it off. And you did your donation by PayPal. So I'm actually going to need you to repost your question, sweetie. I'm so sorry. If it's done too early and you post it into the chat area, let me scroll up all the way to the beginning unless I find you over there. Maybe I'll be really, really lucky. But I don't see anything. I don't. I see you talking with Lilith over here and saying that you're going to be spending, Valentine's with your family, sweetie. Let me scroll on down just to make sure that you didn't post it anywhere else. No. All right, my beautiful. I'm so sorry. I'm going to need you to post your question out. I'm sorry, sweet one. If you would have posted it by Super Chat, I would have been able to go and find it. But into the chat area, I have it deactivated for privacy purposes. Whenever people do go back and listen to our lives, they're not able to see what you guys wrote. That's why I take them off. So Eki, here we go with a blunted deck. Collective Soul is going to be up next, followed out by Maria and then Brie. All right, my lovely. Here we go with a blunted deck. I'm going to tell you how I truly do feel. And let's go over here. I don't know what to say to you at this moment, but I do know that we will be together. I am much more emotional than I actually do show. I'm into a dark place right now. Spirit is trying to send me a different kind of light. I am waiting for us to both be ready. I do want you to know, though, that I am ignoring other people. On to another note, if we do switch on up decks, I want you, and I feel like I want you right now, wondering where you are. I'm constantly seeing signs that I am connected to you. I've read and I have reread every message that you have sent, and these words are so deep within my heart. That is so sweet. Let's continue on over here, my lovely. And voila. We're going to put this deck over here away. And we're going to come and get this one. I want you to know that you are my desire. I feel like it's a life lesson that is part of both of our paths at this moment. My life is not as together as it actually seems. I want to feel that way again with you. I would love for a reconciliation. I am thinking about you at this moment. And I want you to know that I do have a lot of passion. I need you to allow your heart and your beautiful soul to maybe one day let me back in again. Let's continue on, my lovely. I want to be able to help heal your heart at this moment. You are such a good person. Please don't ever change. Kiss me and please tell me that you do love me. I will always try to protect you. And thank you for everything that you do for me. I really appreciate you in ways that you will never truly understand. And let's go and get a last deck out, and here we go. I am sorry for everything I have done. I want you to know that I am learning my lessons. I want to change my life. Please do not give up on me. I feel as though our love is able to conquer all. I was born to be with you, and I dream about you every single night. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Lecky. Wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. Now I'm going to go and see what is going on over here. I'm going to open it up Maria. I'm going to go and see Collective Soul. I know it's so commercial. It is. It's kind of crazy. Hello, my beautiful Regina. Nice to see you, lovely. So what does the next 3 months hold for you, and what do you need to know for your best moving on forward? And again, thank you for posting that, sweetie. By the way, another option that you have, Collective Soul, by sending a PayPal, you can either put your question in a PayPal, or you can actually send me your questions into my Gmail like that. Either one of them, I never ever lose them. So let's go and see for our beautiful Collective Soul at this moment. Maria is up next, followed out by Bree, Katie, High Priestess, and our dear friend Regina over here. So what do we have? What does the next 3 months hold for you? What is coming upon? What do the next 3 months hold for you? A recovery over here is what I'm seeing. A leaving home, so most likely leaving where it is that you are, the place that you call home for the moment, right? The place of recovery. This is about you making choices, making decisions, but making those first steps before and towards this new cycle into your life, a new path, if you will. I see a lot of taking care of yourself. I feel as though there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of beautiful. I just feel like you have, I'm not going to say you've completely healed, but you have healed. And I feel like you're nurturing yourself. You're thinking more about yourself and you're moving towards into that direction. So there's no doubt about it over here, sweetie. I'm also going to have to say that, and this is good news, I know you'll be excited about it. Within the following 3 months, I'm actually seeing a new relationship. I'm seeing new love. Now, this is somebody completely new. It's not somebody from the past. So somebody new is going to be popping into your life. They're going to be very compassionate. It's somebody who's going to be very, very creative. It's really just going to bring on over a beautiful new awakening into your life. Beautiful, deep feelings. So a lot of intimacy, a lot of beautiful connections onto a spiritual level also, my love. So I will say to you, within the following 3 months, well, somebody new is going to be coming into your life. And into the meanwhile, what you really need to do is to take upon and to take care of yourself. Moving on forward, the transitions, going back home, starting again, and just moving on forward, but thinking about yourself and your highest self. And that's how you're actually attracting somebody new into your life, because you have release and you're ready for novelty. You're ready for love. And this is why the universe is going to send somebody good along for you, sweet one. I absolutely love that. It is fantastic. Who would have thought, right? It is nice. I know. Let me go and take out a couple more cards, see if there's anything else that I'm seeing. I'm liking this. Oh, no, Collective Soul, I am sorry. Please don't be sorry. I'm sorry that that the chat is made into such a way that you have to repost. I'm sorry that you had to repost. For me, it's okay. So let's go and see over here what I've got. So yes, new love is going to be coming on in for you. Other than that, here we go. Nice, beautiful sun, joyous outcomes, success, celebrations, confidence, vitality all together. You know what? I don't feel as though we're insecure anymore. I don't feel like we're fragile anymore. I feel like work-wise, we're working in collaboration. It is teamwork. And with this teamwork, we're able to build better. You might even be able to get a better position by here from the end of the year or some type of a raise. So altogether, I say throw the doubt out the window, move on forward. Novelty is coming into your life as much within work, within the into the following months, as in love. Brand new you for 2023. Good for you, collective soul. I love this for you. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Let's go and see our dear friend Maria now. Maria. I had time to read email 1, did not have time to email 2. Let me go and see. What do we have over here? Let me just do that like that. And let's go see Maria part 1, Maria part 2. Oh, part 2 is so short. So anyway, you saw Roberto talking to the guy that you were laughing with, talking with him. Jealousy. What was he asking? Let me go and see that one right away. Let me go see if there is anything off with that. So we're going to start off over there. My beautiful. Now, I do have to say, Maria, sweetie, you went further today, and you did really, really good. I kind of feel like today could have been a really, really great and a perfect occasion for you to jump both feet in. To just, I mean, you were so close. You were talking about coffee, different type of coffees, what he likes. He's not doing anything for the big day, so on, so on, so on. It would have just been that perfect moment. You know, I say, why not? Whenever you do give him that gift and you go to Walmart and you go get that coffee that he knows that he likes that is not good for him, why don't you just go for it, sweetie? Why wait for him? I mean, he so far, I'm going to check out into the cards if he's still on schedule. But I mean, if he is willing to, you know, to say yes and you're able to unblock things, I say, why not? I mean, offer him that, I don't know, that mug or that jar of coffee. And, you know, offer that, you know, you're going to make that coffee for him at your house, right? I don't know. Yeah, maybe with a birthday cake or something. I'm not going to say you're going to be the birthday cake, but I mean, you know, there are different ways. There are ways. This was just like the most perfect moment for you to do something. That being said, to answer your question in part 2, I don't feel like it has anything to do with, I don't feel like he was necessarily investigating or anything of such. Whatever it was, I do feel as though he did need to talk with this person, but I don't really see what exactly it was. But it really had nothing to do with love. It had nothing to do with any type of investigation. So I'm going to say things are good onto this side. I don't feel as though he was necessarily jealous or kind of fishing around to see what your relationship might be with this person. Now, let me go and see over here what we've got going on. I know, right? You wanted it, but he just kept smiling. And then you just went on in and you did the kiss, which I think is so perfect. I think it was just, it could have been just so perfect for you, right? To move ahead and just say, hey, why don't you come on over and have that cup of coffee over at my place? Or something of such. I mean, anybody is able to make it, you know, how do you call it in English? Instantaneous or something type of coffee, right? Yes. All right. Okay, let's continue. If ever he changes his energy, you're definitely going to have to go forward. This is going to be your key. It's going to be your way on through. Okay, so I know you were worried to mess up, right? But you went in and you went for that kiss. You did. Which in itself was really, really, It was bold of you. I'm proud of you, sweetie. It was so perfect. I was reading your story and I almost had I was holding my breath like into a movie. You know something is going to happen, but you don't really know exactly what is happening, and you're kind of feeling all the emotions of the person who's feeling this and who's living through this, but you're so excited you want to kind of jump on through to the following chapter, but you're continuing to read anyways because you need to know that, the following details. Yeah, that's the way I felt. So let me go back into your email and get your other questions. So we want to know basically if everything is still the same, and then we're going to go for the following questions to see how he was feeling today and so on. Here we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to see for, the good old questions that we are always asking. Is everything still on plan? So far, so good. Still on plan, no modifications whatsoever. So I'm actually loving it. So far, so good. You don't have to make a move. Although I say you don't have to make a move, but you can definitely continue to make those moves. I think they're just perfect. And it just opens on up a little bit more. And it just really makes him know and feel as though you are feeling more secure, more strong, very respectful, and just kind of waiting for him to do something, right? But at least he knows that you're interested. All right. Let me go see if there is anybody else around. Okay, so here we go. Is there anybody else? So far, no. And I do feel as though he actually did confirm that to you now, didn't he? So is there anybody else into the cards? Is a no onto this one, my lovely. So good for you, my beautiful, sweet soul. Now, let's go and find out. Is he still on track? I want to go see how he was feeling about you today. That's what I want to see, how he was feeling about you today. Okay. So, how's he feeling about you today? Well, you are actually really, really quite strong. Here you go, my beautiful, into your Queen of Coins. Holding on, being strong, being there with your beautiful power all together. The Sun, clarity is coming more into your mind. Clarity is coming closer to him. I feel as though things are just making more sense than they actually ever have, which is absolutely perfect altogether. So today, how did we feel towards you? We felt like it was really quite successful. We felt really, really quite happy. So I'm going to say it is really about moving on forward. And this is what you gave him as a vibe. This is what he's receiving. And this is what he's going to be continuing. So far, so good. Let me go and see about the kiss. I want to go see about the kiss altogether because, the kiss was a big movement. It was bold. What's going on with the kiss? I know, right? You're feeling sweet chocolate waiting for Roberto. Oh, I know, sweet one. Timestamp for Katie and Simran. Absolutely. Hello, my beautiful Surnaram. Nice to see you, lovely. I've got you. Oh, yes. You've been seeing a lot of numbers, Simran. Last time, I think it was 4444, which was beautiful. Thanks. Yes, things are changing. I see this. Okay, so let me go and see. What do we have over here? How did we actually feel towards this kiss? Brie is next. Katie is next. High Priestess, Regina, Sinram are the following readings. All right. I'm going to say over here, how were we feeling about the kiss? We thought this was absolutely new. We were really quite curious about it, and I'm going to say we kind of had a thirst for something more. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. We wanted more. We wanted more kisses. We wanted more deeper, passionate kisses. We wanted something more over here. So as much as it was nice, as much as it was fantastic and lovely, and we absolutely loved it, I kind of feel like there was a little bit of sadness at the same time that was there because we wanted maybe a more passionate type of a kiss. But in any case, I feel as though that movement that you have done is giving more power towards him, more clarity, more power, more truth altogether. And it's just really going to help him to move on forward and to do what it is that he's got to do. I know, I love chocolate, right? Chocolate is so good. Oh, my beautiful Lilith. So sweetie, let me go see if I answered all your questions before I give you a couple of channeled messages. I think we pretty much went around. Let me go see. So we did, yeah, the coffee, smiling on back, and there's what he felt. Did he miss you? And yes, anybody is still good. All right. Well, then let me give you a couple messages coming from him, my sweet one. And then we're going to move on forward to our dear friend, Bree. Messages. I'm actually going to move on forward to this cute little one. No, why don't we go to the Hermit deck? Yeah, Hermit sounds nice and truthful. Okay, Hermit deck for you. Here we go. All right. So, Lilith, I'm going to leave you a timestamp for Bree, for Katie, and for Simran, if I do understand well. Here we go. I want to get you drunk. I want to tell you all my deepest desires. What is going on? I want to tell you my fantasies. I want to act upon them. That's what that one is all about. Oh, it was a fantastic day, Maria. Yes, and for a Monday, my dear gosh, it usually doesn't happen onto a Monday. I am absolutely open to any type of compromise that you would like to give to me. So I'm ready to move on forward. I want you to know that into my spare time and into my time altogether, I am manifesting you, and I am simply just dreaming and wishing for absolutely everything with you. Sending you so much love, my sweet one. Sean, you say you're following in your granddad, Jim. You always look up to your mom and granddad and grandmother, Jim Dunn and Keith Dunn. Absolutely, my beautiful collective soul. So much love sent out to you, sweetie. We love you, beautiful. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, no. Yeah, Bree's up next. She's up next. So Bree is going to be at 3640. 3640 for our beautiful Bree. Let's go see what's happening into the month of March. I know, it's perfect, Maria. So Bree, what is going to be happening into the month of March for our beautiful Bree? Recovering. There might be somewhat a little bit of a financial loss that is coming your way. Also, you have a regret, you have a failure, or some type of disappointment where you're feeling a little bit abandoned, feeling a little bit onto the side as if, could I have done better? Could I have done something else? You seem to actually be moving on either from somebody or from a project altogether. So something is changing over here. You're feeling unfulfilled into your current situation and you're walking away, but you're kind of walking away into the unknown. So you don't really know what you're walking towards is what I'm saying, but you're walking towards a novelty. You're walking towards something good, something positive, something that is going to be new. Something is going to take you out of the cycle that you're in right now that has been kind of bringing you down for a certain amount of time. But you didn't realize all the way up until now that, hey, it is time to move away. It is time to change things for myself. And this, into the month of March, is when you are deciding that it is your time for you to do something and to make yourself happy. And to do that, you're going to have to move on. You're going to have to leave something behind. It's not going to necessarily be done into a very easiest kind of a way because it is going to be somewhat emotional. You are letting go of some type of a plan or a project, or it could even be just somebody that is around you. It's not in love, but it could be a friend. It could be somebody who maybe is not necessarily all that good for you, but you're walking away, sweetie. Other than that, financially speaking, after you're done walking away over here into the month of March, around the end of March, you have some type of a new proposition, some type of a new collaboration that is coming on through, that if you use your skills correctly, you share, you work within, and I say teamwork. I don't feel like it's a really big team. It could be 2 to 3 different people. You know what? You're going to have beautiful energy and it's going to help you to move on forward. Other than that, you yourself personally, sweetie, I know I told you that you're walking away towards something better, something stronger. You're leaving a thought, a plan behind. But at the same time, I feel like, yes, you're walking away towards better things, but yourself into this new path, I need you to stop limiting yourself. I need you to get rid of any negative thoughts. You need to know that you have that beautiful power to be who you want and what you want at any specific time. So that's what I'm going to say towards that. I'm going to take out a different deck and go and get you a little bit more information to go and see what else I'm getting, okay? Let me move on forward to this one. You found a guitarist that you are infatuated with. Oh, Joseph. That sounds nice. Nice to see you, sweetie. All right. Other than that, my dear Bree, yes. Somebody is going to come up with some type of an idea over here, and you're just going to kind of feel like, I'm not ready for it. I need a little bit more time. I need to think about it a little bit more. But I need you to be careful. Whatever this person is going to be offering you over here into some type of an idea to move on forward, again, has nothing to do with matters of the heart. It has to do with either creations or work, things that you want to do onto the personal side, but not love. I need you to be careful because there could be somebody who is offering something to you that has financial strings attached to it. Don't get into it if you don't feel like it's a good idea. Somebody who is stronger, somebody who is into a position of power seems to be making rules and seeming to try to maintain order. So I'm going to say be a little bit careful about whoever this person is. This person could be a dad, it could be a granddad, it could be your boss. It's somebody who is going to be between 40 and I'll say maybe 55, even 60 years old, Brie. Hello, my beautiful Susan. I'll go and check that out. How are you doing, sweet one? Beautiful Bree, sending you so much love, sweetie. Susan, let me go and answer that for you at this moment, and we're going to be moving on forward right after. Hold on, let me just do this. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to answer our beautiful Susan to see if everything came on in. All right, Susan, all is good. I do have you over here, my sweetie. I do. I do have a couple of readings before you, but we will definitely leave you a timestamp, beautiful. One day at a time, you're trying to be okay and hope that everybody is doing well. All right, my beautiful Katie, it is your turn, sweetie. So what is Jordan thinking in regards to you guys? And is he missing you? All right. Let's go see. Let's go over here, like that, and let's go over here. So for Katie, what is Jordan thinking in regards to you guys, and does he miss you? Hi, sweet one. All right, what I've got, 8 of Swords, followed on out by our Tower, our Queen of Cups, also getting our 3 of Wands and our 2 of Pentacles. I'm actually going to have to say that from what I can see over here at this moment, we are not wanting to feel the way that we're feeling at this moment. So what is Jordan thinking in regards to you guys? He's trying to liberate himself as much as possible. That there's absolutely no doubt about it. He doesn't want the relationship to end. He doesn't. He doesn't want to feel like a victim. He doesn't want it to end because he's holding on to you, because he does love you, because he does care for you. But at the same time, I don't feel like his position has changed. I'm still getting our 3 of Wands and our 2 of Pentacles. Therefore, reverse position, not looking for anything into the future and not really even juggling with the idea at this moment. So I'm going to take out some more cards. From what I can see at this moment, I don't feel as though our opinion has changed. I don't feel as though we're actually ready for that type of a relationship. Therefore, as much as we love and care for you, we're just not ready for it. I feel like we're more open to maybe have some type of a friendship between us, if that could be a possibility. I still feel like you're going to be deceived by all of this, sweetie. I still feel like even if he does come on closer to you, he's going to end up kind of walking away at some point. So I see somewhat of an argument, somewhat of a little bit of a conflict over here, and we're kind of walking away. So do we miss you? I'll say yes. But is there going to be a future for you guys? I don't see it, sweetie. I'm sorry, my beautiful. He's just not ready for, he's not ready for the family life is what I'm going to say. Too challenging for him at this moment. Some people are definitely ready for it. Some people don't create themselves any problems whatsoever. But anyways, for Jordan, it seems to be complicated. We're just not ready for it. And I know that you don't want to push him into anything, and by pushing him into something anyways would not give you anything good, because at some point you're going to end up being disappointed if he's simply not able to do it, right? You'll end up being unhealthy and unhappy. You need a man that makes you smile, right? And wants the type of life that you want. Definitely, Joseph. I know, sweetie. You're so right. Sending you so much love, beautiful Katie. High Priestess, let's go see what's coming on up for you into the following 2 weeks. Regina is up next, followed out by Simran. So general, next 2 weeks. I know you miss some. I know, beautiful. You know, it would be okay for you, by the way, my beautiful Katie, to send a message out to him to say that you miss him and that you're thinking about him. Sometimes it does us some good, right? Maybe he'll write back something nice and sweet towards you also in return. Who's to say? But I'm all for speaking the truth and saying how you feel. If you are in good terms with him, which I do believe that you are, I say why not? You're not asking him to come on over. You're just letting him know, you know, hi, I hope you're doing good. I was just thinking about you, and I miss you. And that's it. Have a lovely evening. And see whatever it is that he's ready to respond. The only problem is I don't see him being ready for a family, sweet one. My beautiful High Priestess. Here we go. So High Priestess, Regina, Simran, and then we're going to go on see our beautiful friend Susan is going to be the following one up. So there are some choices over here. There's definitely some choices where you're multitasking. You have like all different kind of things happening at the same time, my beautiful High Priestess. Decisions. You're weighing all different kind of options. There's a certain imbalance, and it's kind of interesting because depending on where it is that you're going to go and what it is that you're going to be doing, one way is a little bit of string attached, financially speaking. This is where the imbalance is, by the way, not necessarily within matters of the heart. It has to do with money. So either one way, you're either getting in debt, or the other way, you kind of have strings attached, which I don't really like neither one of them altogether. I'm seeing over here new projects. You're feeling really, really quite inspired. New passions, new opportunities, new growth, new potential, new energy altogether. And this seems to all be happening within the following 2 weeks. So what I'll say to you is, I want you to follow your dreams. I want you to follow what it is that you want. You might have somebody who could be a little bit deceitful around you within the following 2 weeks. This would be somebody who could be offering something to you that has strings attached. So if you feel like there's anything wrong, then please do just kind of, be careful. Whoever has these strings attached, it's not a lover, it's not a partner. It could be a friend, it could be a colleague. It's somebody that you know, but it is somebody that is around you at this moment, but not necessarily like your best friend. So I'm going to say new opportunities are opening on up for you, my beautiful High Priestess. This is what I'm seeing. So a really, really big choice, and these new opportunities that you're going to be choosing is going to bring you new beginnings. It's going to bring you onto a new path where you're just going to decide that's it. I'm, taking that jump into my beautiful faith. Why? Because I deserve it, and it's what I've been wanting to do. Yeah, you're into a transition phase, aren't you, sweetie? It's what I'm seeing. You're transitioning, all right. And I'm going to say you're transitioning into a beautiful place. You are. If you have any other questions that you're wondering about, maybe beautiful High Priestess, let me know into the chat area. There's no doubt about it. Whatever decisions it is that you're making within the following 2 to 3 weeks, they're going to bring something really, really quite positive towards you. I have no doubt about it. It is going to be successful, and it's going to bring a lot of good things towards you. The only thing that I'm saying is be a little bit careful for somebody who might have maybe something that has like some strings attached towards it. But other than that, you're making your decision, you're moving on forward, and you're successful with it. So, High Priestess, congratulations for your transition phase. They're difficult as heck to do, but once done, you're going to be so happy about it, sweetie. You're never going to regret it. Beautiful Regina, did you scare Ricky off? Oh my God. If so, you don't care. First. Okay, don't make me laugh. I still cough because of this cold. Did you scare Ricky off? If so, you don't care to converse if he pops up and talk. You're so funny, Regina. You're hilarious. Okay, well, let's go and see if you scared him off. What happened with him? Okay, I'm sorry, Regina. It's the way you write. You're just funny. And it's a beautiful quality to be funny, honestly. Did you scare him off? Okay, but you're willing to talk to him if he pops up. I like it. You're willing to compromise towards it. I don't know if we need a timestamp over here for Regina. Let's put one just in case at 50 minutes and 40 seconds. So 50-40. I'm saying this, and like in a second she'll say, I'm here. But anyways, just in case. Okay, here's our beautiful Empress. Yeah, our King is in reverse. Yeah, you kind of did. You kind of did. We're taking a break. So I'm not going to say that you necessarily scared him, but we're taking a break. We are. I kind of feel over here. Well, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. There you go. I knew you'd be there. If you did, he shouldn't be talking to you, right? Keep on moving. I know. No, you scared him. You did. You scared him, but I'm going to say that he's like temporarily in pause. Yeah. So you scared him, but just for a brief moment. I feel like he's going to be coming on back. So I'm going to take out some more cards, and we're going to go and validate and see, why is he coming on back and what's happening with that. All right. So... all right. Yes. You see? Okay, here we go. I knew you're here, Regina. I knew you'd say that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You did kind of scare him away for the moment, but very temporarily. He is going to be coming on back because he's going to be feeling a little bit less insecure. He's going to be feeling like, hey, you know what? Something can happen into all of this. And maybe I'll actually offer something out. So I'm going to say within the following, yeah, he's weird. He is weird. But you're so hilarious. I'm going to say within the following week or two, if his energy stays the same, it's not going to be more than 2 weeks. Within the week or two, with his courage, he's definitely going to be, contacting you again. You had a good day, but you have your ways. Yeah, I get it, sweetie. He is going to offer something to you. Now, if you want to know the ultimate ending of the whole thing, I can tell it to you. I feel as though there's going to be like a relapse. You guys are going to see each other again. You're going to date again, maybe once, maybe twice, but then I just kind of feel like he's not the one for you, and you're going to end up just kind of leaving him there because, yeah, he's a little bit weird, but he's a little bit on and off. Sometimes he's really excited about the whole idea, and other times he's just kind of feeling like he's stuck and he's kind of afraid and he's not too sure and he's feeling really insecure. So there's a lot of emotions going on with Ricky over here. At the moment, you scared him. But he'll come out of his hiding hole, sweetie, and he'll ask you out to another date. You'll go on to another date. Will there be a third? That's definitely up to you. Yeah, so not too many can handle you. You didn't play, right? You don't play, right? It's okay that you don't play, sweetie. It's no good to play. Nobody wants to play. When you start playing, you start getting yourself into difficult situations. You start getting yourself into places where you don't necessarily want to be. It is so much better for you to go on out and to say what it is you want and what you're looking for than to kind of get stuck in. But I think at the same time, you do have to be careful because you don't want to scare him. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, he's not. You don't got time for that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's the way I see you onto a date. I do. I see you coming on in saying, what is it that you want? I don't have time for this stuff. What do you want? This is what I want. I'm kidding you, Regina. It's just because you said it. I had to say, I had all this scenario coming through into my mind. I get you, sweetie. He's going to be on and off, a little bit on and off, and then he's just going to be off because you're going to decide that he's no good for you. So I'll say, like you, what's the point? Somebody better will be there for you. Somebody that you're not going to qualify as weird. Somebody that you're going to qualify as stunning and attractive and sweet, and you can't get them off of your mind. That's who you need into your life right now. Let me know, sweetie, if there's anything else I can do for you. In the meanwhile, let's go and see our beautiful friend over here, Simran. After Simran, I am moving on forward. Hey, Maria is back. I'm moving on forward to Susan and then Maria. So, Simran is at 55 minutes. I know, sweetie. And it's better for you to really know what it is that you want. Like that, you don't fart around. You don't waste any time. There's no point wasting your time and going around in a bunch of circles. Simran, sweetie, why are you seeing all these different synchronicities all the time? Because now you're just seeing all different kind of crazy numbers, right? Well, they're not really crazy, but the other day, I believe we were talking about the angel number 444, was it not? And now you've got angel number 111. So let me start on off with the angel number 111 for you. And then we'll do 222 and 555. Let's start off with 111. 111 is really a number that is signifies, let me put it that way, confidence within yourself. And it really just motivates you onto your strength, onto your decision making, onto the different type of opportunities that are coming your way. So it's really about the angels being around you to help you to gain the strength and to gain the clarity to make the right choices that are coming your way. This is about how one beautiful energy, and this is an energy that you are completely connected to yourself. So it's an actual beautiful one all together over here. It also has to do with a lot of a spiritual awakening, of a certain enlightenment. It's a very high energy. It's a time where you're feeling inspired. It's a time to listen to your intuition altogether. And it's also a beautiful time for you to actually start, and I know I say start, but to continue to express yourself in anything that you feel is necessary to express about. If we move on forward to angel number 222. That's your following one, right? And then, yes, and then we have 555. So what does angel meaning 222 mean for you? The 222 over here is, how could I say? It's a number. It's a number that is asking you to validate, to check out, to see what is going on over here, but within yourself, within a certain calling. It's about you trusting yourself. It's about finding ways to work out your current situation. Now, with working through your current situation with all the expression, that beautiful number is really emphasizing onto your creativity that is going to lead you to further discoveries within yourself. Again, we're always within the 111, the 222, we're always within the same type of realm of this is your time to listen to yourself. It's a time to tap into your potential, to make those right decisions, to move on forward, but while ultimately really just believing to yourself altogether. So they're very spiritual, enlightening, and I'm going to say empowering type of numbers that you have been seeing. Now, 555, same thing. 555 is a little bit like your 444 the other day. This is a symbol of positive change, of new beginnings. It's a message of encouragement, of support from your angels. So it's really just a reminder to tell you and to ask you to trust into the journey and know that you're being, guided, and you're just simply being supported onto your journey altogether, sweet one. What is Spirit trying to tell you? Yeah, what's coming towards you after the 7.5? Well, let me go and see what's going on with that, sweet one. Have yourself a lovely evening, my beautiful Regina. I feel, guys, that you got to be clear into what you want. If you're not clear into what it is that you want, kind of feel like we're playing with other people's emotions, right? Not everybody necessarily wants to run around. Not everybody wants, some of us really have clear, defined motives. I get you, Sean. So, my beautiful Simran, let's go see what is going to be happening after that 7.5 Saturn period is over. Generosity over here. A lot of giving. I'm going to say a lot of financial possibilities that are going to be coming your way. Also, things in love getting better, more romance, more charming, more imagination, more. I'm going to say it's really just going to be that much more graceful, loving. It's going to be going into the flow is truly what I'm seeing. So it's about moving from any type of, with that cycle that's going to be kind of that period that's going to be over. It's going to be about you moving on from your current situation, such as we were just talking about with your 111, 222, 555, and the 444 from the other day. It is really about moving from a certain situation, but moving towards something that is better, abandoning what is no longer good for you, and simply walking away from anything that is of the unknown, letting go what is toxic, searching for the truth, and finding that truth, and getting within that truth more love, more generosity, more clarity, and I'm going to say more financial abundance altogether. So it is all absolutely perfect, my sweet one. I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful Simran. It is so lovely to see you. And talking about lovely to see, well, there's our beautiful Patricia. How are you doing, sweet one? Happy early love day, right? Yes. All right. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Susan. Susan is going to be at 101. So as soon as Susan is at 101, Maria is right after Susan. So what is Andrew thinking of, feeling about you? And how's everybody thinking? And what is... I told her some stuff and everything. She's been kind of acting distant with you, right? Okay, so let's start off with the beginning over here. What is Andrew thinking and feeling about you? And what's going on after? I'm going to go and see. I'm going to start off over here with how's he feeling? What is he thinking about you? That's my very first priority. So let's start off with that. Again, beautiful Maria, you're up next. It is nice to see you, beautiful Patricia. So what is Andrew thinking and feeling about you? And what is going on? And how is he feeling? That's next. Okay, lovely. At this moment, you know what? I know you're going to say, but why? On who? On what's going on? But we don't really necessarily need an actual who or a person. I'm going to say that, as crazy as it might sound, there is a lot of jealousy that seems to be going around. I feel as though he is jealous of people that could be surrounding you, people who are around you. Sometimes also, I know that he loves you. I know that he cares about you. I know that he wants to be with you into the long term. But sometimes I feel as though he feels like he's a little bit smothered. He feels like he's a little bit pushed into a corner where he doesn't really know what he can do or how he can do and, what type of things that he's actually kind of allowed to do into that kind of a way. So there does seem to be some boundary issues that are into this relationship where we don't really know where to go or what to do or what is allowed and what is not allowed. So it's a really, really actually good cue to look upon to try to figure out what is acceptable within your relationship for you, for him. It really goes both ways. And what goes for him goes for you also. So, and I feel like that is going to liberate a lot also of the toxicity that is a little bit into the relationship about always feeling like there's people around and what they're going for and what they're... So it's going to help a lot upon that. It might not necessarily be the best time in order to do so. I know he's feeling a lot of anxiousness. I know that he is, kind of scared about all these new beginnings that are coming into his life with baby and everything. But it could be a really good discussion to just kind of jot on down. And whenever you guys do have, a few moments to just kind of sit and talk about that. But does he love you? He does. Does he still want to be with you? Absolutely. He's not going anywhere. But sometimes he does feel like he's a little bit pushed into a corner. Now, how's he feeling since you told him? Yeah, that male is trying to push up on him, and he really just don't want, to be his friend anymore, to be more. That's it. How's he feeling about that in regards to it? Honestly, it's about moving with great caution. He kind of feels as though there's a little bit of emotional immaturity coming from your side, because he feels as though, again, I'm getting the word smothering that seems to be coming back out. He feels like you're trying to back him up a little bit into a corner where he can't really see anybody else, and this is where he needs to be. So I'm going to say he doesn't like it all that much, and he feels like maybe you're trying to find some problems where there might not be any problems, but that is really upon him. It is within his own place, within his own mind. This is what he is thinking. So he is figuring out that, is Susan trying to find some problems because she's jealous? This is a little bit what he is seeing. Now, you would like to know, are you going to be able to find a place right before baby arrives? Let's go find that out. So will you be able to find a place to stay before you have the baby, because you have to leave your aunt's house? My Page of Wands is telling me that you are going to be finding something. Is it going to be the ultimate place that you want to be into, and that you're absolutely going to love and that you're going to stay forever? Most likely not, but I do feel as though you are going to be moving on out before baby does arrive, sweetie. And you say, how is everybody thinking? And what is mine, Trina, thinking? Because your sister told her some stuff. And ever since, she's been kind of acting weird around you, right? What is she feeling, and will you find a place to stay onto your own before you do have the baby, because you're getting worried and you have to leave your aunt's house, right? I'm going to go and see what's going on with Trina over here. As for you finding your own place, I'm going to say if you go on out, or you or whoever's able to help you, and you do really work towards it, then you will be able to find a place. I see that you're going to be able to find a place within the following 2 weeks before you actually do give birth, which would leave you approximately what? Another maybe 4 or 5 weeks perhaps, right? If you add on the following 2 before. So will you be able to find a place? I will definitely say a yes. Now, what is going on with Trina? Let's go see what's going on with Trina. As for beautiful Trina, there's definitely an imbalance over here. We feel as though the relationship itself might have some strings attached. We feel as though we're a little bit into an imposter. So I feel as though she actually believes that you're not truly who it is that you show that you are. So she doesn't really believe what you're saying or how you are. She kind of believes that you're a little bit wearing a mask from what I can see. So, that's what I'm going to say. Most likely is coming from, whatever your sister did say through. I do feel like within time it's going to be able to dissipate. It's going to be able to leave. And I feel like you'll be able to have somewhat of a breakthrough. And the truth will come on out into the whole thing. But for the moment, this is it. And this is why she's acting a little bit strange. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Susan. I'm going to go and see. Hello, Anastasia. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful Patricia. So we are with Maria. And here we go. Hello, beautiful Anastasia. So I'm with Maria, followed out by Patricia and Anastasia. All right, so you have secrets. What do you got? What is that, Patricia? What do you have secrets? I want to know what your secrets are. What are your secrets? I'm so excited now, Patricia. You have secrets. All right. I got to go and see, because you're just, you got me way too curious. Hold on. Mrs. I've got secrets. Oh, no. Oh, no. Seriously? Oh, my God, Patricia. All right. Let me go. Well, who would have thought, Patricia? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you definitely need to tell you need to tell A that he's got to come and fix you up, sweetie. You need assistance, and he's the only one who can help you. All right, so I'm going to go back and see Maria, because I was just way too curious. I mean, curiosity killed the cat, but there you go. That's not your secret, right? I know that's not your secret. I know you got something else, but I still want to know what your secret is. All right. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Anastasia, it's Valentine's Day for you, so it's just as good over here. I'm hitting Valentine's Day within the following 2 hours and 45 minutes. All right, so enough bibble babble coming from me. Let's move on forward and see Maria. What did you think when you were asking him about coffee, right? Yeah. So what did he think when you were asking him about coffee? He actually thought that you wanted to ask him out for coffee, which I think would have been the most perfect thing, Maria. Just by the way, just have to say it in parentheses. That's what I had to say. I've said it. I feel better. There you go. You should have asked him, oh, where is it you like your coffee? Oh, okay. Well, since you like the Walmart kind, or the one that you find into the buckets or into the jars, why don't you come on over to my place and, I'll make you one of those cup of coffees, right? I don't know. Yeah. Heat something up for him, because you got to heat up water, right? You got to boil water for that, right? Oh, go for it. You can heat him up. You can. All right. I just really had to say it, Maria. So what did he think? He actually thought that you were going to be asking him out. So he was a little bit disappointed that you did not ask him out, because you were talking all these coffee things and then you did not ask him out. And he doesn't really truly believe that you're going to go over there and go buy him a jar of coffee. So will he be surprised as heck whenever you do arrive with that jar of coffee? I'll say a definite yes. And yeah, he's going to have to do that, right? Definitely. I know you always come back, Maria. I know. And now you say you're coming back, and I've got Maria ho, Maria hey. Oh, that's it. Let me tum tum. That's the song is something like that. Maria c'est ça. And then I don't know what else. Every day, whenever I see you, I get like an extra part of the lyrics that come into my mind. Okay. All right. Let me go and see. Well, I have to say I'm excited for you, my beautiful Patricia. Well, you know what? Let me go see Maria. 10 of Cups is saying yes. So we want to rewind time, don't we? We want to go into back, not into the future. We want to go back to the past. And we want to redo this. Yes, yes, and yes. When the chemistry is strong like that, the passion is strong, and you just spend all that time, and you were talking about Valentine's Day, everything was so perfect to ask him out. Everything, sweetie. What are the doctor's orders? Ask him out, Maria. Ask him out for that cup of coffee. Okay, well, invite him over. Or, oh, you know what would be so sweet, Maria? You know what would be so lovely? Wait, I've got a whole new idea for you, Maria. I need you to pick up like cups, 2 nice cups, something that you think that he's going to enjoy, something you think he's going to like. It could be like a Mr. cup or whatever it is that you think he likes. Pick up 2 nice cups. It could be blue, it could be black, whatever, doesn't matter. You could have picture on it. As long as you think he likes it, it's perfect. Pick up a cup. Bring your own cup. And you know what? Pick up one of those jars from Walmart that he loves. Bring yourself a little bit of a kettle. Go into his office, sweetie, and tell him I'm offering you a birthday cup of coffee. You want to join me? Go for that. Yes. Bring like little biscottis. I don't know if he likes biscottis or, something of the such, and just go for it. It will be so cute, yet so romantic and so adorable. I mean, seriously, you're arriving with everything. You've got the cup, you got his favorite coffee, and you've got the little, we say boudoir. Yeah. That's it. A mug for him to have. Yeah, but you need to have a mug too, because you need to share that cup of coffee with him, and you need to bring the kettle, the whole thing. Kettle, mug, coffee. Go sit down and say, Mister, can I have a few moments with you? Do you have a few moments to spare? I would like to talk with you. It's really, really important. And he'll say, oh, yes, of course I do. And you'll say, well, can we go into your office? Go into the office, plug that thing in, and there you go. Have a lovely cup of coffee. Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Well, does he not have a plug? He must have some type of plug into the wall where you can put in like, how do you call it? We call it a boudoir. Yeah, or in microwave. Microwave's good. You can put it into the microwave, just as good. Yeah. Go for it, sweetie. It doesn't cost much. It is lovely. It is so thoughtful. And at the same time, you're not pushing anything. If anything happens, it happens. Other than that, it's just you and him. You're following up on a beautiful conversation you had. You're heating up a cup of coffee, and you're talking about life. That's it. That's all. Enjoy it with a lovely little chocolate. There you go. He's got a plug. Which I could see into the most, sexual way. Okay, he's got a plug. Then just bring your own little kettle. Bring a kettle, put water into it that you get into the bathroom. Doesn't matter where you get it. Plug it up, boil that, make yourself a cup of coffee. It'll be better than if it's into the microwave. Yeah. There you go. You've got yourself a date, Maria. Get working onto it. Get yourself a kettle, coffee, 2 coffee cups. Go and enjoy that coffee together. Tell him, since you know what you don't like, I know. You should have to ask him out, but you're worried. I know, but that's okay. It's okay. You're worried. It's all right. This is going to be so cute. It's going to be so romantic. Beautiful. Or Maria, instead of going out to some busy place where he's going to go and get coffee that he might not even like because he doesn't like Starbucks and the other commercial stuff, that's okay. Bring the coffee to him. It is nice. It is intimate. It's a couple minutes. You're going to share this time, and he's going to remember it forever. And you're going to be making the most beautiful and sweetest move without any pushiness whatsoever. It's really just following up onto a friendly, beautiful conversation. That's it. You could always bring a couple more jars of coffee and kind of put it up into a little bit of a gift bag, and at the same time give him a little bit of a gift bag with all that coffee that he likes, and tell him, the rest of it's for his place whenever he gets back home. He can think of you whenever he has a cup of joe. Yeah, that's it. I love it, Maria. That's what you got to do. I'm going to go and finish up your reading, but this idea, I'm so excited. I want you to go out right away. I want you to go to Walmart, pick up coffee, mugs, and a kettle. All right, I'm going to continue into the meanwhile. So what else do I got over here coming on up for you? So when you do ask the students about that is something I want to ask you. What is this about Maria bringing your students to the bathroom? How old are these students, and why do you guys have to walk them to the bathroom? Is there like some legal reason, or is there some security reason? Because it seems like you guys are always walking these children or whatever. I did say Joe, Lilith. Can you imagine that? When I said it, I thought about Joe too. Yes, a cup of Joe. Would you not like a cup of Joe, Lilith? I definitely would. Joe's a little bit hairy onto my side, though. A little bit too hairy, but he's sexy as hell. You can fix hair. Yeah, we are adding coffee now, definitely. Okay, getting back into it. Oh, special education. Now I get it. Thank you so very much. No other information necessary. I understand, sweetie. Perfect. Okay. So we want to get them there secure. We want to get them there into an appropriate manner where everything is good. Perfect. I got you, sweetie. Okay, so when you asked to use a student's bathroom, and he said yes, and then yes. Any thoughts? Let's go see. Hopefully tomorrow, by the way, you're talking about coffee. Let me put it that way. Okay. So here we go. You know what? Okay. The thoughts that I'm getting are very, very sexual. I kind of feel like we wanted to come and join you into this very private bathroom. So I'm going to say we had some sexual thoughts is what we were thinking about. We were trying to be nice and clean and clear and everything all nice and sweet, but we definitely had some sexual thoughts. We wanted to go and join you. But it not being an 18 plus, I can't necessarily go into the details, but I know that your imagination can definitely go there for me. Are you guys talking tomorrow? Let's go find out. I know, Watson. I had to say it, seriously. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, if you're talking about coffee tomorrow, you're asking him out, right? No, don't talk about coffee, Maria. Bring coffee tomorrow. You must bring the coffee on in. There's a guy I listen to every day, guys. He's hilarious. Now, I don't want to make any publicity for anybody, and I have no affiliation with this guy whatsoever, but he is so hilarious. I know. And he's actually onto my Instagram. I don't know what his name is. Hold on, guys. I have to tell you, he is so funny. And he talks, okay, he's the dog dad mantra. And I listen to him every single day. Besides the fact that he's kind of sexy into his own little way, he takes a sip of coffee every day and he talks about how life is and he tells you to F it. He's hilarious. You need to go listen to him. Dog dad mantra. He's hilarious on Instagram. He lasts like, I don't know, 15 seconds. And he's very inspiring to start your day off or to go to bed. Yeah, closet sex. Yes. Valentine's Day tomorrow or on his birthday. Oh no, whenever you're ready. Okay, tomorrow might be a little bit adventurous because it's Valentine's Day. No, don't do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a little bit too pushy. Yeah. You can do it the following. You're not there the following days, are you? Okay, I'm going to say on to his birthday then. A definite birthday. You could even bring, if he likes cupcakes, you know, you could even make them yourself. Just bring like a little cupcake or something and say happy birthday, you know, Mr. Principal or Mr. Assistant Principal, whatever it is that you like to call him, sweetie. And there you go. It'll be nice. It'll be sweet. You can have him blow out his wish with a candle. It'll be just perfect. So what I'm going to say to you over here, my lovely, to continue on to your reading, I'm going to have to say to you is that any thoughts altogether? Are you guys talking tomorrow? I feel as though tomorrow is a little bit more difficult. You will be talking, but not too much. So yes, there will be a conversation, but it might not be a very long conversation. I feel it being more short over here altogether. Why? I feel as though people are around. There's barriers. There's boundaries that need to be respected. You say when he asked him anything excited, he looked down and said, he looked at you and tried to say something, right? Anything juicy that I can see. I honestly feel over here that he was trying to look, well, he was looking on down, kind of feeling bad. I feel like he's got no juiciness into his life since you have disappeared from his life, since everything has happened last year at the end of the year. So I feel like he kind of felt bad about the whole thing. He kind of wanted to talk about something. He was feeling a little bit vulnerable about the whole, you know, him being single, how things are going on and everything of the such, which is absolutely perfect because on your side, you want him to be single. You want him to want to be with you. So everything onto your side is going absolutely perfectly. Onto his side, it's just that he's feeling a little bit vulnerable, but he's feeling vulnerable because of his own choices now, let it be said. So I kind of feel like he wanted to tell you that, you know what, nothing really is happening all that much. I kind of feel like he wanted to ask you also at the same time, but he was feeling a little bit, he was feeling, how could I say, a little bit stressed out. I feel as though he doesn't truly want to know if you're going on out onto a date or something of the such. Now, Patricia, followed out by Anastasia. What is going on with our beautiful Patricia? So now, Maria, we definitely have a whole plan now, don't we? And now, Charlotte, you say you have a kettle and you and your mom, you love strong coffee, but not strong with milk, and you prefer coffee, not tea. Well, you need an espresso machine. David uses one espresso machine, which I don't like. I use an espresso machine, which pretty much gives me the type of coffee that I want when I want it, and that's all perfect. But I'm much more of a latte or a cappuccino, so I'll like double espresso, and then I'll just add on in my whole, foamed milk and everything of the such, and it is so perfect. That's my type of coffee. I don't have one every day. I used to be, my God, when my kids were young, I needed so much coffee. I used to have like 3 or 4 of them a day. Now I'll have one. Sometimes I won't have any at all. All right. I'm so excited for you, Maria. I cannot wait, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. Excited for the following chapter of your love story tomorrow. Now let's go see what's going on in Patricia's life. What are you up to? Patricia, what is up? Let me go back into your PayPal. So, you found out, yeah, seriously. But onto a different note, my beautiful Patricia. I'm not going to get into the whole thing because I don't want everybody to know about it, but are there not exercises for that, sweetie? There are. Yeah, and I know you know what they are. I'm sure there are exercises you can do for that. There's also physiotherapy that is necessary that work upon that so it can get back to its normal place. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. So if A doesn't want to be part of it, or he's feeling way too insecure about the whole thing, well, you can always let him know that you're going to go have fun at physiotherapy. How's that? Let's continue on now. So, I know, seriously. I went to see one of those physiotherapists once after I gave birth, I think, to my second child. David was, I don't know, he was freaky. Yeah. And, yeah, no, I think she's really gone to bed now, Lilith. You're like tantalizing her for something, but I think she's going to bed. Okay, that being said, let's get back to your reading. So, let's go see a beautiful Valentine's Day reading coming from A. How's he feeling? What's he up to? Anastasia, you're up next. Canadian coffee and American coffee, but you and your mom love to. Canadian coffee. Actually, Sean, we don't have Canadian coffee. We don't have coffee. We don't. We get it elsewhere. I'm going to say it really depends on the type of person. I go with very strong coffee. Yes. And you say American coffee. Yeah. I think the American coffee is a little bit more like a kettle type, like Maria's boyfriend does. Yeah. I don't do that. I can't do that. That doesn't sit well with me. I need to have I used to live in Italy. I'm all up for the Italian type of coffee where you've got that little kettle that just kind of boils on up, which you most likely do have, my dear Sean. You put it onto the stove top within 2-3 minutes. It kind of makes like a whistle sound, like a train is coming on through into your house and your espresso is made. Yeah, that's the delicious one. 3 months after your surgery, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's definitely something that you can work upon. There's no doubt about it. And there's all different kind of exercises that you can do into the car, at home, sitting on down, completely incognito. This is a definite woman type of a problem. Oh, of course, men don't have necessarily that. Here I am saying this, my beautiful Patricia. I'm like, men don't have that problem. Okay, so press delete upon that whole thing. I'm lacking sleep, guys. I am. That's where all my silliness is coming from. my little girl who is feeling better today, but last night at midnight, my little boy got what my little girl had. So I haven't slept all night because my little boy was up vomiting all night and all day today. So yes, that's where all my silliness is coming from. The less I sleep, the sillier I get. So Patricia, let's go and find out what I've got coming upon for you. Let's leave anatomy onto the side. What does he want to tell you? I'm actually loving this. I'm seeing unified love. I'm seeing partnership. I'm seeing beautiful mutual attraction, the whole darn thing all together over here, sweetie. Yes, 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 yes. And it's as if our beautiful high priestess over here knew about everything that's going to be coming along. I am getting over here intuition. I'm getting over here that beautiful knowledge that is simply coming within. Oh, you're so sweet, Patricia. Lovely. I'm just hoping my third child doesn't get it, but he's staying far away like they've got the worst disease into the world, so he should be okay. He's isolating himself. He's like putting himself onto a different island. Yes, I know, right? Yes, yes, and yes. Unification, love, partnership, you following your beautiful intuition, knowing where you are, having an inner knowing about what is going to be happening into your higher power. Now, I do see over here a little bit of lack of fulfillment. I do. My Nine of Cups is into the reverse. So I'm going to say, as much as we have a lot of wants, a lot of desires, a lot of beauty, a lot of wanting to be together, we still have a little bit of a pause. And I feel as though A actually feels an awful lot of regret about every single thing that has happened not too long ago. Did he actually talk to you about anything like that? Oh, it's okay, my beautiful Lola, sweetie. Yeah, it's not Anel now. It's Raphael. Yeah. So I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Patricia, yes, I feel like we have really, 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 really deep regrets for not being able to see you. I don't know. Is he trying to make this up to you? Is he trying to come on closer? Is he trying to come and see you when maybe you're feeling better? No, he didn't tell you. He did not tell you that he's got regrets. Oh, he's got some. He's feeling bad for not coming to see you because he knows that he should have come to see you, and he knows that he hurt you, and he knows all the whole thing. Yeah, but you were messaging, right? All right. I like messaging. Messaging is so much better than a closing on up and not talking. So, all right, let's go and get a little bit more into the messages all together. Ace of Wands. Yes, right? He's going to come on down and come and see you when you're feeling a little bit better, somewhere into the month of April, right? Maybe the third week of April, something of the such. So I'm going to say over here, all together, we're wanting something better. We're wanting something stronger with you. We, anyways, have plans into our own mind and trying to do so. Are we going to be able to move on forward and actually do it? That's a different thing, whenever that time actually does arrive. But I feel as though it is strong. I feel as though it is positive, and I feel as though something good is going to be coming out of this. So hopefully he's going to be able to walk on through and actually do whatever it is that he's thinking of doing. Let me take you out some love messages, sweet one. All right. So let me go into the love messages for you, my beautiful. Anastasia is up next. I am actually learning my lessons at this moment. I dream about you every single night. I promise you, I will try to be better. I will try to communicate more with you. But I do need you to please forgive me. I feel as though we were born to be together. And I also feel as though our love is absolutely going to conquer all of the love. Let's continue on, my beautiful you. I know that we are soulmates, but I do feel insecure around you. I have so very much to tell you. Sometimes, though, I think that I'm messing things up. I am trying to seek advice from close friends. I do see a future with you. Sometimes I get a little bit triggered I'm wondering, will you give me that second chance? I know, right? And those are your love messages coming from Ace, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Anastasia. And if you feel like telling us what it is, please let me know. Oh, Lilith, I hope he doesn't, because his poor soul, my dear God. We're Monday today, and on to Friday. We're going to the trampoline park with his friends. Everything is booked. Everything is planned. And onto the weekend, we're going ice fishing. His grandmother's coming on down. Like a bunch of things. So hopefully, my dear gosh, for his 10 years old, I hope he doesn't get sick, poor guy. He doesn't do good when he's sick. He's like the biggest baby into the whole world. He is. I love him to death, but he doesn't do well with illnesses. Yes, see? There you go, Patricia. Oh, I got you, Sean. I will often have a coffee before I get onto my tapis roulant. Well, that's where I'm like, I need a boost. And into the morning, before I start doing my shorts, I'm usually sipping on a cappuccino because I need to wake up a little bit. But they say you have to wait approximately, what is it? You have to wait at least an hour before you take a coffee when you do wake up into the morning. Like that, you don't actually get addicted to it. I don't know. It's what I read. All right, my beautiful Anastasia, what do we have for you, my sweet one? Let me go over here. And what is this all about? Okay, that is Anastasia. So that is all perfect. All right, hold on. Okay. Knock on wood, definitely. And I am superstitious. Not on everything, but a lot of things. All right. Here we go. Anastasia, of course, chocolate and hearts and Valentine's Day, they all go well together. So it reminds me, I did not do my kids' goodie bags today because I was too busy with my little one who was sick and my other one who was home today. I'll do it tomorrow morning. I'll do it before lunchtime. Anastasia, let me go into PayPal. Is there anything with the universe, or are we just wanting to know what's going on with Hassie? All right, love notes, absolutely. I can't wait for Hassie to start doing something. Seriously, he's got to start moving his little bonbon. He does, because you deserve it, sweetie. You need this into your world. You need him into your world. All right. Okay, hold on just one second. And here we go. My beautiful Anastasia. Oh no, I'm losing some cards. Okay. I want to finally start taking control of my life. I don't always mean what I say, or sometimes what I don't say. Sometimes I feel so stuck without you into my life. Please be patient with me as I am trying to evolve. I deeply regret walking away or not really making a move towards you. I feel as though you need to have that king into your life, and I want to be that person for you. Please have faith and trust what you feel inside. I know that I still have to grow and I still have to come and catch on up with you. Let's continue on, my lovely. I feel as though you are the only one who truly does understand me. I am not quite ready to open on up at this moment. I do want to be with you, but I'm scared. I wish that I could be there for you, but I'm just not ready at this moment. I know that sometimes I let you down. Sometimes I don't even feel as though I deserve you. I know, you need a king and not a scared boy, right? I know, sweetie. Oh, I get you, Anastasia. It's one of the best things to do. It's important that you know that you are important. I'm upset at myself all the time for not reaching on out. Sometimes I don't even truly recognize myself. I should have listened to myself and I should have spoken to you before. I do want to live a life with you. I still need you to be patient with me, please. And let's go to this cute little one over here. All right. I'm absolutely serious about this connection. I want to hold you into my arms. You do make me feel so grounded. Sometimes I know that I pretend that I don't care, but it is so false. I'm trying to make up my mind to try to reach on out towards you, but I truly am scared to tell you the truth. Please be patient because the time will come. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Anastasia. We're going to move on forward and go and see our dear friend Juanson. Hold on just one moment. And voila. So, all right, Juanson, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful. Sending you so much love, Anastasia, and happy Valentine's Day to you, my beautiful one. Know that even though he is not telling you, he loves you, sweetie. You're so sweet, Sean. I appreciate it, sweetie. You're such a lovable, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. My daughter's going back to school tomorrow. She's still kind of white, but she's slowly getting her color back. And my little boy, he's not in school yet, so he's still sticking home with mom tomorrow. So I guess he'll stay underneath the blankets with a lot of cushions and watch his most perfect and beloved shows. Yeah, he'll be doing better. You're such a sweetie pie. So, yeah, Juanson, it is your turn, sweetie. Let's go and find out. Let me go over here into my PayPal. Let's do that. And here we go into Gmail. Juanson. Oh, Juanson, you spent time with your mom, sweet. I miss my mom. I have not seen my mom, Juanson, in, I don't know, when did I last see her? I think it must have been like a month ago, which is really, really a long time for me. But my kids always have something, like they had that dental surgery and my dad had COVID. I didn't want to go around because my dad had COVID. And if my kids got COVID, they couldn't go for their surgery. So I had to stay away. And then my kids got a cold and I didn't want to get my dad and my mom sick. And now they got a flu. I don't want to get them sick, but I'm definitely going to be going to see them soon. I miss them. I love my mom. So, Juanson, I'm glad that you were able to spend some time with your mom today, sweetie. Yeah, grocery shopping. It's fun anyways. Seriously, you should see me and my mom do anything together. It's hilarious. We make no sense whatsoever. But yeah, and you had lunch at the same time, and she's doing better. That's good. And that is perfect. You know what? Talking about those memories, talking about those very good times, it just keeps the love. It keeps the person alive. That is what keeps our people alive. It is the love. It's a little bit like that, Juanson. It's a little bit like that movie Coco. It's the exact same thing. That's what it is. The memories of the person that we love are the ones that keep them alive and that keep them close to us. Yes, I know. So let me go see. Next time you're going to put money onto the Super Bowl, right? I don't know. I don't even see you watching that once. That's it. You don't watch a Super Bowl. I don't watch. I only saw like a part on YouTube of, I think it's Rihanna. I think that's who it is. Again, you see, I'm not even good at that. Anyways, the pregnant singer who was there, I saw like a part of it, and I saw part of it on YouTube this morning, not last night. And I saw all different kind of people criticized for all different kind of things. But honestly, I think everything was a little bit, like, I think the outfit and everything was a little bit strange, but I think the setup was absolutely brilliant. I would have never done that. Not even pregnant. In no time, in any moment, I would be onto some type of a floating stage. I wouldn't do it. But I thought it was really quite nice. Yeah. I know, right, Lilith? Our moms are just, and I'm not taking anything away from dads. I love my dad too, but my relationship with my dad is more complicated than it is with my mom. My mom, it's easy flowing. She knows all my secrets in life, and there is no judgment. There is nothing but love, and that's it. So I get you. Okay, that being said, I'm going to stop babbling about your email, and I'm going to go and see what's going on, sweetie, for you. I'm glad that you were able to spend some time. I really, really am. And you were working onto your laptop. Yes. Did you not have like 2 or 3 different covers coming out for Valentine's Day? Did you not say that, Juanson? Or am I just putting like some pure pressure upon you? Oh, Ashley, I'm so sorry. I have not watched one football match in, I think I tried once into my life all together with my mom when I was like, I don't know, 13 or 14. I've never done it again. My ex was a rugby player, so into the national team in Italy. So I did watch a lot of rugby. I did follow a lot of rugby, but it's not my thing neither. It's way too violent. It's not my thing. You knew who's going to do it. Now you just got Spider-Man uncle right into your head. With great power comes great responsibility. It's just not the same thing. It's not the same thing, Lilith. I get you, sweetie. I mean, my dad, my dad has been separate. Well, my dad is with my mom at this moment, but there has been some times where, because they are divorced, but now they live together, but there has been some times where they were no longer together, and it is so different. I'll call my mom, I'll talk with her, it's perfect. And when they're not together, my dad will actually talk to me for like 45 minutes onto the phone. But when they're together, I call and I'm like, oh, hi, Dad, how are you doing? He's like, hold on, I'll pass you your mom. And he just like leaves. And I'm like, oh, where the heck are you going? What are you doing? Yeah, it's not the same type of relationships. It's not. It's going to come out tonight. Okay. Not that I want to put you any pressure, Juanson. Seriously. Now I just sound like I'm putting you pressure, right? It must come out tonight, Juanson, at midnight. Okay. Let me continue on. Again, it's my lack of sleep. I'm so sorry, guys. It's making me kind of crazy. Let's continue over here. Let's go and do a general reading. Let's get to it. Let me stop torturing you guys with my personality. Here we go. What's a cover? What is it? What is a song? What is it? I'm kind of curious, Watson. I want to know. What are you preparing for us? I'm not good with surprises. I need to know, like, right here, right now. You know, I'm an Aries. I don't have all that much patience. I've got an awful lot of curiosity, though. You can give me hints if you want, but then again, I don't like puzzles. I don't like hints. I just like to know what it is. Okay, Juanson, let me continue. What's coming up on for you? I'm actually going to have to say over here what is coming towards you is I'm seeing some sadness home-wise, but we know why that is, so I'm not going to get into it. But I see it into the middle, so I'm going to say I do see a little bit of unhappiness over there, but we know why that is. Other than that, I'm going to see over here, you do have a couple little obstacles that are coming your way, but it's okay. Obstacles only make you stronger, don't they? I feel as though there are obstacles to get closer to Elizabeth, but the obstacles to get closer to Elizabeth are the fact that you work into like 2-3 different football fields. It is so friggin' big, right? That's your main obstacle. You guys need to work into like the same area, like very like one level, very close off, where you get to go to a coffee room at the same time for a break and you get to see each other. That's what you need. You guys are too far. So Spirit is actually asking you over here to try see what it is that you can do to try to work through that huge space that you're into. Other than that, I see over here progress. I see movement. I see beautiful, exciting times coming around for you. I see somewhat of a travel also. I'm not going to say that travel is very, very far away, but there's some type of travel coming your way. So I say, why not? Let's take it on in. It could be an hour. It could be 2 hours away. I don't know where your mom lives. It could be going to, you know, to your uncle who has passed. It could be a lot of different things coming your way, sweetie. On your own from Les Miserables. Oh, yes. And your heart is going to go on from Titanic. That just makes your heart ball. That just makes your eyes just want to cry, sweetie. And Dangerous Game from Jekyll and Hyde. That one I'm going to have to go and listen to. This one is going to be for the sexy night, right? Okay, well, I don't know about the Jekyll one. I don't know about that one, sweetie. I'm going to be excited to go and hear it, but Miserables, yes, so perfect, and not an easy thing to do altogether, right? Oof. All right, I'm going to take out over here. Congratulations, sweetie. I can't wait to hear it. When you've got talent, you got to utilize it. You got to go forward. You don't want to hear me sing Les Miserables. Matthias asked me at supper to try to play the song on the xylophone, ta-ta-ta-tam, and I could not do it. Imagine if I had to sing. Hello, my beautiful big Cleo. Nice to see you, sweetie. You came in just on time, my lovely. Let's go and see what I've got. You don't like it when the hoons are like bogus into the road and make it harder for you to get to a car license, and a bit like a head. Yeah, When the hoon, they're like a bogan on the car road. Okay, Sean, you just said a bunch of stuff that I don't know. I don't know what a hoon is, and I don't know what a bogan is, sweetie. I don't know what that is. I'll like the Dangerous Game, right? Of course I will, Hanson. Oh, okay, I get you. I get you, Juan. I get you, Sean. All right, I got you, sweetie. I don't know. You're just using, you know, language that I am not familiar with. We don't, I usually speak French. I've never even heard of that. Bogan or hoon. But now I know what you're getting to. It's all good. I've deducted. How are you doing, my beautiful big Cleo, sweetie? I'm going to say for you over here, more knowledge is definitely necessary into this relationship. No endings, no nothing of the such. I am getting over here no real movement coming on love-wise. A lot of people going around Elizabeth, but nothing really happening. But I still do have a fox. I still have that darn fox. I hate to have a fox around. I hate it. Why do we keep getting foxes all the time, Watson? I say don't worry about the fox, but I don't like the fox anyways. Foxes are problems. Foxes and snakes. And I don't like them. All right. Well, let's go and do a little bit of an angel message. Let's go see what Elizabeth is thinking towards you. Big Cleo, I will be with you as soon as I am done Watson's reading, sweetie. Should you give up on Z? Oh no, sweetie. 1239, this is a sign that both your angels and your ascended masters are with you at this moment. Now they are here to guide you and to direct you to further your development altogether, sweetie. So don't give up. I know, damn foxes, right? I know, we don't like them. I'm going to say the bad word. I'm going to say we hate them. 222, your thoughts and wishes and dreams, they can be manifested at this moment. Your mind is that perfect time This is about, it's time to bring those wishes into your life. It is time to bring everything that you want. It is time to manifest. Even if there's foxes around, we don't care. We don't want them and we don't need them. Now, let's go see what Elizabeth is feeling towards you. Let's go do an Oracle des Roses. And let's go do a couple little message cards. No. When we are so sweet and loving and caring as you are, Juanson, we don't have to worry about those foxes. All right, what am I getting? She is planning. She is planning her way closer to you is what she's doing. She knows there's obstacles. She knows there's challenges also, but she's definitely planning her way slowly towards you. I do feel as though there are some distractions along the way. Why? Because there's work and there's school. There's a lot of different things that are coming into the way, but she's trying to fit it into her schedule. She's trying to be strong. She's trying to be courageous, and she's trying to kind of move on forward to at least try to speak to you every once in a while to make things kind of happen, right? Oh, Patricia, I'm so excited. Now I just kind of want to go see right away. Look what you have done to me. You've got me kind of cuckoo, sweetie. But it has not yet, I have not received it yet, Patricia. Ah, okay. I get you. You sent it into PayPal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, beautiful. Yes, I get you, sweetie. I do. I love your message, my beautiful. I will try to reply to you, probably not tonight because I will go to bed early, but I'll try to reply to you tomorrow, sweetie. I had no doubt that at some point that was going to be happening. Yes, an absolute, sweetie. I got you. I had to go and read it. I had to. I know. I was too excited, Patricia. Yes. But it's an absolute yes. So, and that's coming up really, really, yeah, I know. He is so much love. He is so sweet. He is so adoring. He's going to be coming on close, sweetie. Good for you, beautiful. Honestly, it's about time, isn't it? It is about time. Things change, that you get love, that you get beginnings, that you get what you deserve after all this time. I know some things can't be shared, right? I know it was always about you. How sweet is that, right? How sweet. But you know what, Patricia, when we think about it, that's pretty much always been his way of thinking. It's always been that. You are always the main thought into his world, into every single thing that he does. But he just doesn't always have enough courage to move on forward and to actually let you know and to move on forward with it. But you're always a main thought that is there. He will do absolutely anything to try to protect you and to try to make you as happy as possible, although he doesn't always show it to you into the right and correct manner. He does care for you so much, sweetie. It is my great pleasure, my beautiful Patricia. I'm here for you at all times, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love, and I am so glad that you are getting this beautiful news right here, right now, because you know what? This is what you need. This is going to appease any worries and any thoughts that you might have. It's going to bring your energy to a different place that is simply going to make you that much more stronger and that much more better for everything that is coming your way. So good for you, Patricia. I'm really glad. You know how they say that universe does provide whenever it is time to be so? I guess this is your time, sweetie. I know it has. Watson, I'm going to pull out an Oracle des Roses into the meanwhile, okay? Your psychic intuition is saying something, right? You're still working on it, aren't you, Watson? You're so cute. You're so cute, Watson. I love you. You're so adorable. Your psychic intuition is working on something. You're just... And I'm sure that your psychic intuition is, but you're kind of fishing. But I get you. I'd be fishing too. So, all right. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Patricia. I am so glad for you, sweetie. It's about time. I'm wishing you the sweetest of dreams ever, my lovely. And thank you for sharing with me your secret. I truly do appreciate it. I'm going to keep it deep down into my heart forever, sweet one. My dear Watson, the Democrat. You've never had the Democrat. Sounds like politics, doesn't it? And it's all about the Carolina Rose. So this is about how many of us kind of believe that being fair and just is really just simply our beliefs or our filters that make us somehow righteous. This is about seeking balance and creating greater focus on equality in what you're doing by silencing your inner voice and your personal views for just even a simple moment, I have to say. So is this really fair? And does it really take into account your long-term possibilities, not only for others, but for yourself? Now, this beautiful card is really about what is going on around you that is influencing, if you will, your life. What is going on? This is not just about you. What and who it is and what it is you need to do and how you need to make space for them into your life. Ah, Patricia. Oh, sweetie. I love you, beautiful. I cherish you, sweetie. You are a beautiful friend. I really, really do cherish you. I will keep all of this completely secret. And I am so proud and so happy that you shared that with me, sweetie. I appreciate it, sweetie. I love you too, my beautiful friend. Thank you, sweetie. I will write back to you tomorrow into the daytime. I'll try to get myself some sleep after the live. Hopefully my little boy will not be waking up a million times during the night. Patricia, sending you so much love, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Sean, to get back onto the bus and go back to school. Oh, that is an interesting thing, Sean. I'm not sure about that game. Watson, I was moving on forward to messages, was I not? I think I was. Let's go for it. Let's go see the Hermit deck and let's go see the Key deck. Hermit and Key. Hold on. This is actually what I want to do. Big Cleo, you are definitely coming on up next. Okay. You are my absolute everything. Happiness is my utmost priority. I want you to be the one who is choosing at this moment. Hello, virtuous woman. Nice to see you, sweetie. Now, though, is not quite really the right time. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate it, sweetie. Have I lost absolutely everything? We're missing you. I want a fresh new start with you. And I'm thinking about you. I want things to be happening. I'm trying to find out the best solution for it to happen. A Leo, you meant. Absolutely no problem about it, my beautiful, virtuous woman. How are you doing, sweet one? Thank you for joining us tonight, my lovely soul. And, oh, I said I was going to the Key deck, didn't I? Let's go see. I've stalked your profile online to find out absolutely everything about you. You just get me deep down in a way that nobody else ever has. If I told you that I love you, would you call me absolutely crazy? And I'm striving for you makes me feel so much more alive. Thank you, virtuous woman. I am doing good, sweetie. It is nice to see you, my lovely. Let's go and see our beautiful friend over here, Big Cleo, who seems to be having quite some doubts. Will Z and you meet up this week or really no? Let's go see if anything has changed from what I saw last time. I think it was yesterday. It was this week. Let's go see. So we're with Big Cleo. Big Cleo is going to be at 203.45. So 203.45, but I know you're here. Let's go find out. So will Z and you meet up this week or not really? The Lovers, it is complete decision time. When is this going to be happening? Strength, courage, Nine of Cups, feeling a little bit disappointed over here, but our Empress, which is you, is nice and strong and wanting things to happen. Will you meet? Yes, but you're not going to meet for Valentine's Day. You're going to be meeting during the week. So from what I can see, it is a yes. I feel as though he's kind of feeling some pressure coming from you. And I'm not saying it's because of the pressure that you're putting upon him or he feels this pressure coming from you, the fact that you guys are actually going to be meeting, but he does feel this pressure. Therefore, from what I can see at this moment, it's not going to be possible for, let's say, tomorrow, Valentine's Day, which I believe you're already into Valentine's Day right now, aren't you, sweetie? But I'm going to say during the week, I will say a yes. And should you give up on Z? Now, Z is somewhat of a complicated situation, sweetie. I know you love Z. I know you do. And I'm never going to tell you to give up onto something. Never, ever, because it is not up to me to decide. I can tell you what Spirit is trying to say, and that's what I'll do. I'll even give you maybe my piece of advice. But what I truly want you to do is, even though Spirit is giving you a message, I'm giving you a message, I need you to listen to yourself, because at the very end of it all, I don't want you to think, oh, I kind of followed what this was being said or that was being said. But what is happening within you? What do you think you should do? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's not good? Are your emotions coming into play? A lot of things just kind of spoil sometimes our emotions and different things. So before you take any decision whatsoever, please do make sure that you do take your time. I know that you guys into this relationship, it's been long going. It's been a lot, other people kind of playing on it. It's been complicated. Do we want to be together or not? There's been, all different kind of plans on different type of relationships. You guys have gone through pretty much everything. But we still have that want and we still have the desire. What I'm seeing is that we still want, like I've always seen, we want a certain stability before actually asking you out onto that relationship. So once we feel like we do have that stability, then we will be able to ask you out onto the relationship. That being said, I know that you guys often do have little spats here and there, and we all have all those spats, but onto his side, it really does bother him. Now, my beautiful, the main question I'm going to say to you, Big Cleo, is do you love him? Yes or no? I know your answer is yes. Do you want to continue? Are you willing to wait for him? Even let's say he does not ask you, even though his energy changes. Are you willing to continue into this type of relationship until it actually changes? Let's say 6 months or 8 months or a year or 2 months. Are you willing to wait? If your answer is yes, and he is that important for you, then perfect. The actual name of the commitment doesn't really change anything. It brings us a certain stability. It brings us a certain security, but it doesn't really change anything into the relationship. So I need you to look within, and I need you to take your time to find that answer. I don't want you to answer it right away. I want you to take your time so you don't do anything too hastily, because I know you love him and I know that you care about him. I just kind of feel like he's a little bit like, I don't know, I'll say like a pastry. You got to put just the right ingredients on in, and you got to bake it at just the right temperature, and you got to do everything absolutely perfectly, or something's going to go wrong. And when things go wrong, you got to start on over all again. So take your time is what I'm saying. I know that you want the relationship. I know that you love him. I know that you want to be with him and you want things to be official. But sometimes things take longer. I know it's been a long time going. I know. I hear you. But I'm going to say ultimately over here, giving up on him altogether? No, don't give up on him is what I'm seeing. Do not give up on him, because you're going to be feeling sad. You're going to be feeling frustrated. You're going to be feeling as though you have let go onto him after all this time that you're actually working on him. So you're going to be feeling disappointed. So the cards are saying no. I'm saying listen to yourself. What do you believe? The cards seem to be saying that you need to leave him some more time, because if you do let him go at this moment, you're going to be feeling disappointed that you put all this time on in when he does have beautiful hopes, and he has done a lot of he's done a lot towards you. He's done a lot of modifications, and he's worked a lot towards trying to better himself, towards trying to be closer and really evolving into this relationship. So yes, Spirit seems to say no. Do I see you guys getting together as a couple? I still see you guys being together as a couple, and I still see it as happening into the month of April. If we ask the pendulum, virtuous woman, you're up next, sweetie. Well, Z and you meet up this week. I still see you guys meeting this week. I do, Big Cleo. So will you guys meet this week? It is a yes. Should Big Cleo give up on Z? That is a no. And I want to know, will Big Cleo and Z still be together as a couple? Will Big Cleo and Z still be together as a couple? With great patience and time, sweetie. So I'm going to say I still see you guys meeting each other this week. I still see you guys being into a relationship. The relationship will be for one, Spirit. Please let me know the month. I'm still seeing around the end of April, sweetie. So nothing really has changed onto this side. Sending you so much love, Big Cleo. If there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know into the chat area, beautiful. A virtuous woman. How does JD a Cancer, but it's actually a Leo, right? How do we feel about you? Now I have to wonder, who is Cancer into your life, beautiful virtuous woman? Who is this Cancer who is occupying your mind? Let's go see how the Leo feels about you, though. So how does JD, the Leo, feel about you? I am. Why do you say that, Sean? So how does JD, a Leo, feel about you? All right, I'm seeing over here a little bit of lack of focus, actually, but I do see somewhat of a breakthrough that seems to be coming on through, along with, let me go see over here. It's a little bit of an interesting kind of a thing. It's not just necessarily, Big Cleo, I feel like it's important to be positive, but being positive while looking towards the future, but being into illusion is not really anything good. So I'm being positive with the information that I'm getting, and I believe that if we give enough time into a relationship, I believe that things can happen. I believe that nowadays we give up onto people too often and too quickly. So I know that there's wants, I know that there's desires, I know that there's a lot of dreams that are involved, Big Cleo, and I feel as though giving up at this moment is going to leave you with some regrets. So it's more than being positive. I'm just kind of taking everything into calculation, and this is what I'm seeing for you. So my lovely virtuous woman, what I can see over here is things are a little bit complicated, actually. I feel as though at this moment we actually have a little bit of a lack of focus, where I'm seeing as though motivation and ambition can be a little bit onto the side. I feel like we're a little bit wondering over here what kind of path to take, what to do. But I feel as though a breakthrough is going to be coming your way. So what I'm going to say is something is going to be happening, virtuous woman. So how do we feel about you? We want something to be happening. We want a decision, and first steps will be coming your way. We do have interest. We do have a want and a desire to get more fulfillment into this relationship, to get to know you better, and to take some following steps. But I do see that at this moment we're feeling a little bit a little bit shy, a little bit onto the side. So just leave it a little bit more time is what I'm going to have to say over here, because a breakthrough is going to be coming for you. I see the breakthrough coming within the following maybe 3 to 4 weeks. So give yourself a little bit more time. We are interested. We do want to have a further type of a relationship with you, but we just need a little bit more time to focus a little bit more onto our desires and how we're actually going to be bringing things upon. So it's a yes over here. The only thing that I'm going to say, I'm going to put a little bit of a red flag though, virtuous woman. Sometimes I feel as though this person, JD, can be a little bit manipulative. Just be a little bit careful. Sometimes it's tiny little manipulation. Sometimes it's bigger type of manipulation. So just be careful that whatever it is that is going on through, that it is okay for you. But other than that, we've got interests, we got wants, and we have desires to make things move on forward. I feel as though they will be moving on forward. We just need to leave it a little bit more time, sweet one. Let me know, my beautiful virtuous woman 365, if there's anything else I can do for you. I think my chat has like kind of frozen for some reason. Nothing is really moving anymore. Sending you so much love, virtuous woman. Wishing you a lovely evening. All right, on that note, I'm going to say sweet dreams to everybody. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. So for our Valentine's Tarot. Stay strong, everybody. And try to stay as positive as possible. So life can be challenging, but let's take what's good. Let's leave what's not good. And let's try to find the best solutions into our life with as least regrets as possible. I feel like that's a secret that we have to hold on to. So I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Sweet dreams, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow.